Okay, look right into the camera, okay? Hey everybody, Nick and Ozzy here, back with a video that has been actually in the works for a little while, and several things sort of conspired to help it come together. So as you know, I've been working a lot with my V-Raptor X and with the DZO Aural Primes and a number of other things. And I'm a shooter that likes to move around between setups, test different things out, you know, go high, go low, you know, get real nitty gritty. I'm not like a handheld shooter per se. I don't really like the jittery nature of all handheld footage, but I do like versatility. And for that reason, I like my setups to be really lightweight. So as I start adding weight with lenses, I keep trying to find ways to remove weight elsewhere. So I do so with things like these plastic handles that I've made, the plastic top handle, the plastic monitor mount. But even with all of this stuff here, sometimes the setup gets a little bit heavy with a battery on board. So I thought I would try and remove the battery and just run a power cord to the camera. I've been using a number of different batteries. The first battery that I ever bought, and this wasn't for the Red, but a while back, was the SmallRig VB50. This is just a tiny little battery. It was to help power my little mirrorless cameras. Very nice little 50-watt battery. Does the job for mirrorless, gives you a couple extra hours there. Then I got the VB99, same exact formula, just double the capacity. But although this battery will power the V-Raptor, it won't power anything else at the same time. If you try and power the Raptor and, say, a focus motor, it won't work. It just can't push all that amperage. And so SmallRig very kindly replaced all of my VB99s with the VB99 Pro, which now has my little wireless backpack on the back. So this battery is great, and usually my go-to on the Red. Works real well, lots of clearance with all my stuff, and it gives, you know, a little over an hour runtime on this camera, which is a 65-watt camera, and, you know, so you get an hour, hour and a half, basically on a good day. And I had an idea for not only moving the battery off of the camera, but also really increasing the capacity. So a few weeks ago, SmallRig reached out to me asking if there was anything of theirs that I thought might be relevant for my audience. And so I was like, yes, actually, I'd love to see your new beefy 212 batteries. And not only that, I want to see two of them for a special setup that I have in mind. So what I've done with this guy is, not only does it work perfectly on the back of the camera. It's a tight fit with this handle in particular, but it works. There it is. But my idea was to take two of these, tie them together, throw them in a backpack, and now I've got 6 hours of runtime, all in a package that is so much lighter in the hands and lets me run heavier lenses much more easily. So the way it works is, the first thing I do is plug a USB-C cable from one to the other. Then you take a look and see at which one has decided to become the donor and which one the recipient. And the donor will be the last in our chain. The recipient will take power from there, and then we will feed power from the recipient battery out to the camera. And the way that's going to work is the power is going to draw from the recipient battery, which is just going to stay at 100% as the donor battery feeds it. And when the donor battery depletes, then the recipient battery will finally take over and start powering the camera. But that gives you a ton of opportunity to switch things out. So let's say your donor battery is running out of juice, you could swap it out for a different one, or do anything you want while keeping the camera powered the whole time. And these batteries are fantastic. They give you so much information just at the push of a button. They'll tell you exactly how much charge is left, exactly how much charge is being used at every connection, and the approximate runtime it expects given all of that information. This 212 is an upgrade from the VB99 Pro in every way. 2 D-taps, 2 USB-C connections that are in or out, an 8-volt and a 12-volt DC jack, and another USB-A port, in addition to the BP connection with the V-Lock. So I've been absolutely thrilled with these batteries. Obviously, the one drawback is that as a 212 watt capacity battery, anything that exceeds 150 cannot be flown on a plane. You've got to ship these if you're going somewhere that you're not just driving to. But for anything where you're either shooting locally or local enough to drive to, these are extraordinarily handy. They work really well. The only other potential drawback is that only Core SWX batteries or the Red brand batteries made by Core will communicate the power remaining on the Red display. But that's a pretty minor issue given that you can just click this and see the power remaining. And of course, if I'm running 2 of these in a backpack and I've got 6 hours worth on a full charge, that's generally not going to be an issue of something that I need to be constantly checking. So this was a really fun project. I totally enjoyed it, and I'm going to be using this kind of setup quite a bit as I've got some more big old heavy lenses coming in to test pretty soon. So watch this space. Thank you for watching. Ozzy, thank you for your help with the video.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell everybody thanks for watching?
Thanks for watching.
And I'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Good job.